Hello friends! As you guys can see from the title, today I actually want to use this beautiful palette that I have in front of me. I promised you guys I would do a look with it so you guys can hear my thoughts. I have been using this palette, so I have an idea of what I like and what I don't like about it. Not much that I don't like, I'll tell you that right now. I am so excited because this is definitely one of my favorite color stories that Alter Ego has duped out. It's so pretty. It's so pretty and the formula is really, really nice. So if you're interested to see what look I come up with today, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I had done a whole swatch comparison video on this palette. So if you have not seen that, I would link it up in the iCard so you guys can go ahead and check that out so you guys can see swatches of this palette and compare it to other palettes if you're not interested in this one. But I did promise you guys I would use this on camera. I have already used it and I really do like it. The mattes blend out beautifully and they last on me. Take it with a grain of salt. I have very oily lids and it's not that warm out yet in our area. So as soon as the weather warms up and hopefully in another 2 weeks or so, I'm gonna play around with this more to make sure that it doesn't fade on me, crease on me, so on and so forth. But as of right now, with it being in the 50s, low 60s, it's been perfectly fine for me. These shimmers are sparkly shimmers. I really do like them. They're not a satin, they're the sparkly shimmers. I will say that a few of these, especially this one right here, in the shade Ray, it does have some fallout. I will warn you guys, be careful with these shimmers. They do get fallout, so once either use glitter glue, wet it, or do your makeup last on your face because you will get glitter fallout. As much as I tried, I had a bunch of glitter sparkles all over my face with a few times that I have used it. We're gonna get into it. While I'm into it, I got a funny story to tell you guys. All right, so first and foremost, I am gonna start out with this shade called Pollen. The pollen season's coming up, you guys, and I will say this is my 3rd year on allergy shots and I haven't felt it. It's working, you guys. And I can say that it's been so worth it to me. I am so excited because I don't have to. I actually had to take one of my kids to an allergist as well because they can't take it outside anymore. Not as bad as I was. So they're on certain meds and stuff just temporarily to make sure it works. I was like done for. I couldn't handle it, but I'm so excited that I can actually enjoy the outdoors and not have to worry about it. Right now I would have woken up with like stuffy nose, runny nose, itchy. Oh, it is beautiful to not feel that at all. So anyway, the quick story I want to tell you guys is I was supposed to film this already and have this done. So I'm filming kind of late for like my own thing. I was like ready to film and I had to sit here and wait because my neighbor, as you guys know, we all live in the woods obviously. So my neighbor had to get his septic tank pumped out. And if you don't know, when you don't have public sewer, you have a tank in your backyard with pipes coming out that's like supposed to do a whole system. And you got to get that tank pumped out depending how many people live in your house. If we have parties and gatherings more often, then it should be like once a year because you're using, the bathrooms more often, you're washing dishes, so on and so forth. Let me share with you guys the next color. The next color I want to use is Moss, which is this one right here. So anyway, I was supposed to start filming and of course they come to pump out his tank and his tank is literally like right there. So they have to use our driveway. Well, they don't have to, but in order to avoid this big truck to come in your backyard and ruin your lawn in your backyard, they use our driveway to get to his tank easier. Well, we've already known that all of our tanks are getting up there where we need to either maintenance them in one way, shape, or form. Well, our neighbor has been having issues with his tank and come to find out, one of the problems, there's more than that, but one of the problems is their son. Okay, you guys, that was like a tremble. Kind of felt like an earthquake. That was weird. That was so weird. Everything just started to shake. I looked around and I thought somebody was coming in with a truck in my house. I hope not. I didn't hear a crash. Okay, so as I was saying, one of our neighbors, they were getting it pumped, and he had some sort of like clog or something, and he didn't know what it was. Well, they just found out that their son had flushed a towel down one of the toilets, and it was clogging everything, so they were pulling out a towel, and their son did not tell them. And mind you, their child is like, I think 4 or 5, so let's just say he's gonna get in trouble when he gets home from school today. Oh my gosh, I would have been upset, because that costs a lot of money. When you like flush things down a septic tank that is not supposed to be there, it causes more than one problem. It could break a pipe, it could cause backup into your house, it could cause flooding in your backyard. I mean, like, there's a lot. It's just not calling a plumber to pull out stuff out of your pipes like you would typically if you had public sewer. It's a lot more, so you do have to be extra careful what you use, how you clean it, all that stuff, including like what you use to wash your dishes, what you use to wash your clothes. I mean, there's a lot more to it. He's gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna be here when that happens. I'm going to grab whatever's left on this brush and just put it on my lower lash line. So far, it's looking really nice, and it's blending out nice, the shadows, as you guys can see. I'm not having any trouble with patchiness. I'm not having any trouble with fallout. There is powder kick-up as expected from this brand. There is always powder kick-up most of the time. So that's what it's looking like. So now we're going to go ahead and try Lush. I haven't played around with this shade yet. I've played around with mainly most of these except for this one. So I'm going to play around with Lush. I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to go softly because I already did my face. And like I mentioned, you guys, you will get fallout if you go in like crazy and then put it on your eye without glitter glue. So I'm going to go in gently at first, just ever so lightly, to build it up without getting the least amount of fallout I possibly can. So that is what I am doing. So today we're going to go furniture shopping. We need a new couch, you guys. We need a new couch. So that's where I'm heading out today. We're going to go get a new, or at least look for a new couch, because our couch is hurting our backs. As you know, once you hit a certain age, I say like 35 for me. Once I hit 35, all the aches and pains started happening. And it didn't matter how I slept. I woke up crooked. So we upgraded our bed. That has helped a lot. But then sitting on the couch is so uncomfortable. So we have to get a new couch. And mind you, we haven't purchased the couch in a long time. Like the one that we have currently was a hand-me-down because of circumstances. When we moved into this house, we went double the size of a home. So we couldn't afford to buy all this stuff. So we were gifted these couches, and they weren't the best. So we need new couches now. All right, guys, see that? Isn't that pretty? It looks so nice. It looks so nice. I really like it. So I'm going to put on some mascara, and then I'm going to share with you guys some lips that I did get that I also want to share with you guys in this video. All right, guys, so here's the look. I really like how it turned out, and this will last me all day, at least in this type of weather. Just so you guys know, this mascara I still love. This is from City Beauty, you guys. I love this mascara. I keep saying it. I am obsessed with it. This was sent to me, and you guys, I already am getting a second one. I love this so much. I really do. It's a volumizing treatment mascara, but it's so pretty on the eyes. It just looks beautiful on my eyes. So anyway, for the lips, I have these 2 lip products sent from me from Merit. Merit came out with new signature lips in the matte version, and I love their original ones. I have 2 in my collection that I absolutely love, and they sent over Classic and Power. Power, I believe, is the red one. So I'm not going to wear red lips. See, this is what the redness is right now, but it's a beautiful red. I'm just not going to wear this one today because obviously red and green. It's not Christmas right now. So the other color they sent was over is called Classic, and this is the one I want to try, and this is like my favorite kind of nude. It looks pinky in the actual button, like the sticker, but it's more of like a peachy pink kind of shade. So we're going to try this out. I've not swatched this, as you guys can see. I've not tried it. I wanted to try it on camera first. And I figured it'd be nice with the color that I would pick from this palette. So this is why I saved it for this. So let's try this on. Oh, it glides beautifully. Ooh, I like this. This feels like a really nice high-end lip product, like a really high-end one. Woo, that is strong. I didn't expect it to be this strong. Merit typically has lip products that are a lot more sheer, a lot more glowy. So this is like new to me. It doesn't go with it. I thought it would, but I wanted to show you guys. It's so comfortable on the lips. I will give it to Merit. Their lip products are always so comfortable on the lips. And that's one of my favorite formulas to wear when I don't want to have to fuss with my lip products. But it's very comfortable. Light, thin, but it's not drying. It's not a drying matte. It doesn't feel like the old MAC matte lipsticks. It doesn't feel like that at all. Now they came out with MAC and it came out with new MAC like matte ones. I don't know if they're the same, but this kind of feels like it would be that. It feels like a cloud on my lips. Like as I'm talking, I don't feel my lips drying. Typically with a matte lip product, as I'm talking, my lips get drier and drier and drier. And this, doesn't feel it. I really like it. So I do have a link if you want to check them out. As you guys know, I appreciate it. Even if you just click the link to show that I am sharing it with you guys, and check it out. They have different shades. I actually am interested to see what other shades they have because I actually like this. Maybe I'll ask for one for Mother's Day or something. I like this. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So the red one would actually be really nice to wear. I'm going to keep the red one. Typically, I give out the red one because I have so many reds. But this red, if it's just like this formula, I'm going to really like it. All right, guys. That is what I have for you guys today. Let me know if you did get this palette, how you liked it. I really do like this palette. It's beautiful. It's really nice. I have no complaints. I genuinely don't have any complaints at all. They really bumped up the formula with this one. I'm so happy with this one. And the fact that you can still rearrange it even if you want to. Lip products are awesome as well. I really like it. Unfortunately, it doesn't match, but this is a color I would wear for the summertime. Like one of those nudes, but to bump it up a little bit. It's a nice spring summer color. I like it. I do like it. So that's all that I have for you guys. I will have everything linked down below. I have a coupon code if you want to use it for this. And I also have a link if you are interested in shopping. I know currently Sephora has a 20% off sale. So if you're interested, you can get these for 20% off as well. So if you are interested in the shade, I would like these. Yeah, these are nice and comfortable. Really like it. Alrighty, friends. That's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this video felt a little bit wonky with the earthquake, the septic situation going on. I feel a little off today, but that's okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. More videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then.